Nkitinkiti asem say omo dey ama party guys.
Yes.
Sa creation no enya mo na mama yes a problem. Enya mo na mama yes a problem because me kai pa say mo launch running for food and jobs and export. After planting for food and jobs.
Yes.
So no idea mutimi ye ni here. Senka there will not even be the need for Nkoko Nkitinkiti in the first place. That is number 1. Number 2. Osi ususu se. Sa agenda 111 now mo so be complete 10 no. Eye ni amomo ye ya mudru be say 80%, 90% no mo befa. Do you have the moral right to even say this? Because when the announcement was made by the certain president then, that time from the 88 Kukaya call 111 no. Now or ye specific say be complete in 18 months.
Yes.
After which I would more than 2-3 years and send a move free about this idea want to me anye a you brain child want to me anye will be a balance and the first moving into second year so be a tenor. Must you question that person?
Meda was it. Say obra ye boy. So we teacher ni, we nurse ni na unim budget we for every month. Na we fee share. Budget we nyina tugu. No be na under no don ko for the COVID year no so say any bibia wo ye. He had good plans. Everything was going well in the first term. But when we were about approaching the second term and from the second term things went way higher because COVID, something that happens once in every 100 years, came and attacked the whole world, of which Ghana was part. It is sometimes people forget, and the NDC made a political capital out of it, benefited, and now they still talk about COVID. But say they can't say let's give time some time. But question of what can be said concerning whether or not they will get their revenue targets, they will fail and all that. If you are not investing in something, you won't get it. The NDC is not investing in this economy. They are not ready to spend, and therefore they don't get the kind of revenue that they want. There's no, you can say budget when you're ambitious enough. And I'm not going to say you are doing politics as usual. But let's look into the budget and see the allocation for roads, healthcare, jobs, and education. The amount of money they have given to all these areas. On my year, Timmy, or be on so mine, John the money, His Excellency, and they are two autopilot. Can't play now, or mine are running because he's not ready to spend. And when you don't spend, the economy will not rebound for you, the government, to take taxes and take revenues that you anticipate. So, and only I am just here, you war, say, you couldn't say, I am fear 9 under John the money, Muhammad. Yeah, no, say. Bibi because on Edney. Now can you say it's dollar? You say exchange rate is stable, and economists say exchange rate is stable. And say businesses are thriving because then we know that prices of goods and services no very stable. But that's not what we are seeing today. And the Juma, into the business in that what we are struggling with and say any entire Juma who don't be money we go and sit at the shops. Nobody is coming. We be say no, say the way they are buying attitudes were before. No, it has changed. It has changed. People are not buying. It's because government is not spending. So man say okay, what they forget is a budget. The meaning of budget is a it's an estimate.
Government is not spending. Yes, how do you mean?
At the end of the government is here. When you start paying contractors, when contractors are working and you start paying them and people get money. When they get money, they will be able to purchase. Their purchasing power becomes high, and they will be able to buy from the private sector. Now, people don't have jobs. The unemployment rate that we are experiencing now is high, and therefore, so we spend it because when you spend all of them,
now
you'll be in trouble.
Unemployment rate now, high.
But the government is in continuum. When you come and inherit,
assets from January 7, 2025, and November 22, 2025. In
2017, in February, NDC started criticizing the MPP government. What were they criticizing? Because the news said, inherited certain assets and then liabilities. And so when you inherit assets, the government will be expected to run from day one. And they are from day one. You go into office. The NDC under 11 months in nothing is working. What are they investing in?
Nothing is working.
Tell me one thing.
Is that a fair? Is that a fair?
No, the dollar. The dollar you are talking about. It's part of the assets they inherited because wait.
Take me back. One economic indicator. One economic indicator. And a more region. Now you better say
we started a gold for oil policy. We are talking about the assets we inherited. We started a gold for oil policy. And my gold no started ye show go edigu wo bebre no ano mo ba yam benefit and then mo dey so dollar no ma dollar na gina but because this dollar now mo dey gina no exchange rate is artificial. That's why when you go into the market things are changing. We don't know. There's no relation between the stable exchange rate and the buying the private support or na say e kwan fa so e didwa no because automatically we know say exchange rate is stable e say ka ko market na reflect but we are not seeing that because what is happening in the exchange rate no artificial and this I imagine say chinchina atwan say exchange rate no is stable ntino o man no I won't spend it and our exchange rate is stable but we are waiting for them to start the big push agenda. Big push, it should not be a rhetoric. They should spend. They should do the roads from Antwerp kind of one. As we start say, pay contractors. No go kwan so mkoye. Akwan go do kroma nyina no. Na make allocation for Rosa under MPP. Every constituency, you should tell me. Jackson should tell me say the constituency wo hunu akwan bebre internal roads, constituency roads. We did virtually every constituency in Ghana. But under NDC, every constituency had a fair share. All of them had,
but to every constituency,
every constituency had a fair share. They can say kilometers. No, we had about 13 kilometers of roads. But
year of rules 1, year of rules 2.
Yes, as long as we keep getting new settlements and all that, roads, we have still a lot of roads that network system that we have. We can't finish all of them, but we invested from day one. Even in our first time, when people were saying, say, MPP, you say free SHS, it's Canadian when we shouldn't do it in the second year. We said no students should be left behind, and we did that policy to make sure that every Ghanaian child, every school under NDC, Domodema any Nkoko. Okay. On that platform, that oh, I don't know. No.